keeping up with the motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure, here we are with a remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, dear students. Good morning, students. In the previous PPT, we had learned about Brazil's natural vegetation and wildlife. Today, we are going to continue same lessons studying about India's natural vegetation and wildlife. Children, you are going to observe this map and answer the following question. This is a map of India showing you major forest type of our country. You can refer to your textbook on page 33 to find the map and write the answers in the textbook itself. Your first question is, which forests are found in the western snow-capped region? Now you have got an index showing you the types of forest being found in our country. So, in western snow-capped region, we find Himalayan forest. The second question, on which coast do you mainly find the coastal vegetation? Now the coastal vegetation we find on western coast of our country. The next question is, which type of forest occupy maximum area in our country and why? We can see that the deciduous forest occupy the maximum area in our country. In most part of our India, the amount of average annual rainfall which we receive is between 1000 millimeters to 2000 millimeters. Therefore, deciduous type of vegetation is found in our country. Where do you find thorny and shrub vegetation? Thorny and shrub vegetation is found in the state of Rajasthan and in the central part of the peninsula. So I hope you understood this, children. Here we are going to study about the Indian vegetation. India is a country which is located between 8 degrees to 37 degrees in the north. Therefore, some part of India comes under tropical zone. Therefore, it receives a huge amount of sunlight. This country also receives a huge amount of rainfall. Therefore, the regions which receive more than 2000 millimeters of rainfall and which has got abundant sunlight, evergreen type of forest is found over here. The characteristics of this forest is that the leaves of these trees are broad and green and the wood of this tree is hard and durable. The type of trees over here are mahogany, rosewood, rubber, etc. You also find that there are various types of creepers in this region and there is the highest biodiversity is found in this region. Now biodiversity means that you find various types of trees or variety of trees in this region. Now the region which receives rainfall between 1000 millimeters to 2000 millimeters, here you find deciduous type of forest. And the characteristics of this forest is that in dry season, the trees shed their leaves so that the water is not lost due to evaporation. Now the examples of such type of trees are bamboo, teak, banyan, peepal, etc. And the regions which receives rainfall less than 500 millimeters, these regions you will find that experiences dry summers for a long period of time and you have thorny and shrub type of vegetation. Examples of such trees are catechu, acacia, variety of cactus like aloe vera and agave. In the swampy areas, estuaries, and lagoons near the coastal region, they have got saline soil and moist climate. Coastal type of vegetation is found in this region, and this coastal vegetation is called as mangroves or sundarban. Now the characteristics of these trees which are found over here, they are oily in nature, light and durable. In the Himalayan region, you'll find that the forest is of different type according to the height or altitude. In the areas which are located at the highest altitude, you'll find seasonal flowers are being grown over here. And the regions with the medium altitude, you find coniferous trees like pine, fir and deodar. At the foothills of the Himalayas, you'll find mixed forest, and this include both coniferous and deciduous type of forest. The proportion of sal trees is also found in higher amount. Now we are going to study about the Indian wildlife. Now India is a country which is said to be a mega diverse country in terms of wildlife. You find variety of species of wildlife in the country. Now elephants are found in the hot and humid forest. One-horned rhinos are found in swampy and marshy lands of Assam. Then you find wild ass and camel. They have been found at the arid lands. Snow leopards and yaks, they have been found at the snow-capped regions of Himalayas. We have got Indian bisons, deers, antelopes and monkeys which are found in the peninsular region of our country. And it is said that India is the only country where both lions and tigers are found. There is no other country where these both animals are found in the same country or at the same place. Turtles, crocodiles and gharials, they have been found in the rivers, estuaries and the coastal areas of the country. Now there are also different varieties of birds in our country like peacock, Indian bustard, kingfisher, pigeon, ducks, parakeets, cranes and pigeons. So they have been found in the Indian forest. Now all these species, it makes the land of India a habitat of wildlife. Now many species of our wildlife are on the verge of extinction because of poaching, pollution and deforestation. Now we know that the deforestation is taking place in our country due to many reasons. In our country, people cut down the forest for firewood, for shelter and for construction of roads and railways. At many remote places, shifting agriculture was being carried, due to which the tribal people, when they shifted from one place to another, they cut the forest and cleared the land for agriculture. So due to all this reason, the forest was getting reduced, due to which the animals of the country were not finding their shelter. Now today, the government of our country is trying to set up number of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries for the protection of the wildlife of our country. And these efforts are being taken by the government to protect our country's wildlife and forest. So children, we have completed the lesson by learning about India's vegetation and wildlife. I hope you understood the lesson. Your assignment for today is you're going to mark the following animals on the outline map of country India. That is Bengal tiger, lion, crocodiles, great Indian bustard, Gangetic dolphin, olive ridley turtles, swamp deer, one-horned rhinos, Nilgiri Thar goat and gharials. Here there are some animals I have shown according to the names given. Thank you.